Okay, we are rolling.
Welcome.
National Prayer Breakfast.
Welcome to National Prayer Breakfast. I'm Keith, and this is our producer Justin. We are
Hello.
doing a solo episode today.
Solo episode.
We've got I'm sitting far to one end of the couch. We left an open space for Aaron. He is taking ayahuasca to prepare for his comedy show. So he won't be joining us today. Though, can we pull up the first image?
Yes.
Um, he did.
Nope, not that one. Sorry.
He recently uploaded his new comedy special, the Scarborough EP, available only on YouTube.
We're
Is
very proud of our sweet boy.
an EP, is that like an extended play sort of the idea?
I actually, you know what? Embarrassingly, I don't know specifically what that means.
I know in music that's an extended play.
Is that what it means?
I think so, because an LP
Yeah,
is an
extended.
album.
Yeah, that's what it means. I never knew it meant extended play.
I'm not sure what it means in the comedy uh context, but
Same
I mean,
thing, maybe.
yeah, I'm guessing, Aaron's into music, so maybe that was the idea. He is not here to promote his own work, so, we're doing it for him. Though uh I started watching some of this, very very high image quality. It sounds great. It's,
Oh yeah, the guy that did it, Jeremiah Watkins.
mhm.
He is clearly a champion and used at least three cameras. I think four. I counted four angles when I was watching it. I really liked it though. It was solid and a really good set from our sweet prince.
Do you know what he recorded it on?
I have no idea, but he's got a lot of expensive cameras for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because the image quality's so good. Like, I've tried filming Aaron with, like, a phone with a good camera, but
Right.
in low lighting, the phone
hmm
cameras don't really.
And honestly, having recorded in that room a couple times now, the audio is hard to nail, and he did a
Yeah.
great job on the audio too.
Um.
So go
Yes.
watch it. It's on our YouTube.
Yeah. The Aaron Scarborough YouTube page where the podcast is posted as well. So
Yes.
check that out. Well, I wanted to start off. If we want to pull up the next image, I and I thought, you're into like fitness and this sort of stuff, Justin. So I recently posted an image on Facebook to brag about my weight loss. Essentially, I buried it in many layers of irony, and I put Hank Hill as my before photo. I have some sort of reservations about before and after photos. We could maybe discuss that.
Yeah.
But this is my before, one of my before images. This is me when I was 5 years old, I think.
I was gonna say this is Party Keith.
Yeah, this is actually me in college. Uh, so this was
I can't believe how different you look.
yeah. I
And
mean,
I mean, I haven't known you that long, I guess, and I guess you probably were already on your journey a little bit when I met you.
yeah, yeah,
But it's been pretty drastic since I met you too.
yeah. I was fat as shit in college, and also back then I'd never worked out at this point, so also like had not much muscle. But and then the next image, this is from like early in the pandemic. So it actually lost some weight here. Actually, looking at this, I was like, he's actually looks like a fun guy.
Yeah, yeah. Like from this, he just got like more serious about his transportation.
Yeah, I was looking at this. I was like, maybe I should get fat again. I look happier, but the before after image thing, I don't know. There's a lot of discourse about this with like the body positivity people.
hmm
But I have noticed, I will say, there's a couple things about it. One thing that's annoying about it is, you post a before after image because you want to boast, and you know, you want attention, which I think is cool, right?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I am trying to be more open about the fact that I want positive attention, and that's why I do
Yeah, yeah.
everything I do. But it's one thing that's kind of irks me about them is they are always like under layers of like inspiration, um, and like I don't know, it's like the posts have to have like a message,
Hmm.
um, and you know, I don't know. I guess I kind of did a similar thing with humor, but just just post it and say like, "Look how hot I look." I think I that would be the caption. That would be the real.
That's the perfect caption.
Yeah, that's like the alpha caption. Is
Yeah,
just
it's like taking out all the stuff, all the excuses you have to post this, and just say, "Look
look.
at this."
Yeah, look how fucking sexy I look.
I I
Um.
do think it's important for the person, whoever's doing it, you or whoever's on the journey, to post and like,
Mhm.
or at least have the before and after, to like be able to note your progress, because sometimes it feels futile, you know what I mean, where it's like you
Yeah.
don't feel different, you don't feel like you look different, but to somebody who doesn't see you every day, you probably look super different, you know what I mean?
That's definitely true, especially I've been doing fasting, so like when you're there's some days where you fast where like you're busy and it just flies by and you don't think about it. And some days you have it's like a really fucking hard struggle and you have to like to not break your fast, you have to like watch videos about the benefits of fasting and shit,
Yeah,
which you have already watched 100 times so you know
yeah,
them, but you're just like um and you get in your own head and you're like uh am like why have I not lost like 10 pounds today, right?
yeah,
Like I haven't eaten anything. And you're like, have I lost any weight? Am I just like the weight on the scale has gone down, like clothes fit
right.
me better, but I feel whatever. Um, so it does like posting a before and after kind of locks you in on not backsliding. Cause then you're gonna look like a real dumbass if you gain your weight back,
Yeah, yeah,
which is the real challenge.
yeah.
But I have noticed before and after photos a new trend, because obviously the algorithm loves that. Is like fitness influencers posting it, and again same thing. They're like boasting about their accomplishment, but they're like you can tell they were like super huge, like muscular in the before. They just kind of had like a chubby belly, like they're just bulking,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And they did that intentionally, obviously. Which, by the way, like getting cut, like getting jacked, is way harder probably than just losing weight. Like you've got to cut calories
Right.
and like maintain your
Yeah,
your
your
muscle mass.
macros become super important and all that.
So I'm not saying they don't have a reason to boast, but they do. I have seen it presented where like they're before and after, like super huge muscular guy with like whatever 20% body fat, and then super muscular guy with like 12 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And but the post is like, I was this fat loser it's like, no, you were going to the gym like 3 to 5 times a week for sure. Like
Yeah, yeah.
you were massive before.
Yeah. Also, one of the things that really like gets under my skin, especially on something like Instagram with the before and after, it's like, yeah, I got really serious about my fitness, started taking steroids, is what really happened.
Oh god.
You know
No,
what I mean?
yeah, I mean, steroids, this isn't the thing that's talked about, but steroids for men really is like plastic surgery for women, like, and it's much more brazen. It's I don't know, it's harder to call people out for it, but yeah, it'll be like a guy that's just ridiculously massive and has many telltale signs like severe back acne and
Shoulders that just shouldn't exist.
yeah. Um,
Don't get me wrong, I have absolutely zero problem with steroids and fully
no.
intend to be testosterone to fuck when I'm 45, 50, or when I fully intend.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say like it's for me it's a jealousy thing as well.
Yeah, like they can afford
Yeah, and
it.
like
Shit's expensive.
they know where to find. How expensive are steroids?
Well, it like, and I'm be talking out out of my ass for any of the illegal stuff,
Mhm.
but for any of the good stuff that's technically legal,
Like TRT.
yeah, I mean TRT or like Winstrol or even like what women take Anavar, like if you do like a real cycle, you're looking at I don't know, like 12 or $1,400 probably for a month.
Mm.
It's like it's a good amount. And then usually people do 2 month cycles and then they do like a month off, which I don't know, man. Good thing it's effective. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know. I just can't I
It's
can't
sort of
justify that cost.
yeah, it's sort of like Ozempic. Like it's a miracle drug, but it costs I think pretty much the same, like 1,200 a month.
Yeah.
Hopefully that comes down. I mean, do you think TRT will come down in cost because it's a growing thing? Or
Yeah, I think as the like stigma around it goes away and people realize that there is actually, especially for, you know, what it's actually for like those older middle-aged men, like
Mhm.
all the health benefits that they get out of it, it's pretty undeniable. The science is all there, right? Like,
Mhm.
but also then when people start looking like that one fucking dude that died, I can't remember his name, but he was a huge bodybuilder. Once people start getting that big and adding testosterone and HGH and stuff like that, and you know, just last week I saw a bodybuilder that was like almost exactly the same age as me died from a
Mhm.
coronary arrest, and it's like
Yeah.
I wonder why, you know?
Well, the bodybuilders are also like, you know,
Yeah, not everybody would use it that way.
they're yeah, and they're also like below 10% body fat year round, which isn't, ideal, and they're whatever, they're focused on aesthetics, so I don't know. It is sort of funny how, fitness ideally would be for health, but then people get so into it that they're like, you know, I don't know. Even people that are into lifting and they like have knee issues and back issues, and it's like, well, I don't know. Maybe cool it a little bit. If you're getting injured all the time, I do want to. Oh man,
This guy, Rich Piana,
yeah. Is he open about his steroid
he,
use?
I believe yes, and
That-
it'd be hard not to be. And
that-
that was going to be my other point. Is like I said, I've got nothing against steroids. This
yeah, that
is
is so
ridiculous,
fucking ridiculous.
but at the same time, at least don't lie about how you got your results. You know, if you say, "Yeah, I got super jacked. I worked out really hard, and I took steroids," fine.
Now, isn't this? I mean, that size, like, aren't you just sort of obese at that point, right?
Yes, just in a different way.
Isn't he like it hard for him to get out of bed in the morning? Because at the end of the day, like, his legs are carrying a massive amount of weight every day.
Well,
Like,
and I'm pretty sure his you like your heart isn't supposed to
yeah,
give
yeah,
that much blood to that much muscle.
for sure, yeah.
This guy is crazy too. Sam Sulek, he's like 21 or 20 or
Kind
something.
of has a carrot top look going on.
He does. He does. I was hoping I could find maybe I can find a like before and after with him because he was like a swimmer, uh, diver kind of guy. Yeah, same guy. That guy turns into this guy.
Hmm.
I wonder how.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
think I don't think he's not lying about it either though.
Yeah,
So
and
that he might be
that's
a bad example as far as, you know, calling people out for lying or whatever. But
I don't know. And hopefully we get to a place where men are more open about doing TRT or steroids. Like that's definitely changed with women in plastic surgery because it used to be so fucking brazen. Where,
and
um,
it's just like not going anywhere. Like you can talk all the shit you want, people are going to stop doing
there was a
it.
well, it's like the Kylie Jenner's like total face change and like deny getting her lips done or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I remember in like elementary school, this girl, Destiny, got a weave, and like there wasn't a lot of black people in Odessa, Missouri, so like we didn't know what a weave was. So like, how's your hair so long? Like, and she said she took a pill. Like her hair was like 5 feet longer. Uh,
That's a cool pill.
yeah.
I need that pill.
Uh, But oh yeah, so the only last thing I wanted to say about the before and after thing, there is a thing. I might have talked about this before, but the body positivity thing. I don't know if you've heard this, where they say like you're not supposed to compliment people on weight loss. Have you heard that?
What?
Uh,
No.
you're blessed to not have seen the have my algorithm. So like the body positivity people, which by the way, if anyone wants to compliment me,
Please.
yeah, I don't subscribe to this rule, but the body positivity people say like you're not supposed to compliment people on their weight loss because um they could have an eating disorder and they could be doing it in an unhealthy way, and you could be encouraging their eating disorder.
Wait.
Which it's like, first of all, if you know someone is like anorexic, then yeah, like don't comment on their body or whatever. But um, it's sort of ridiculous to just go around assuming everyone's anorexic or whatever.
Yeah.
When clearly this country has the opposite problem.
Yeah, that is not the issue here.
Most, I don't know. It's just it's I should have brought in a clip of people talking about this.
What's what remember that you brought a clip of a lady that was talking about her anorexia, and
Mhm.
let's put it, she didn't look anorexic. I don't remember, maybe it was bulimia and I'm remembering wrong, but I don't remember her name, but it was like a
Oh
news
yeah,
clip that we
yeah, that was Tess Holiday.
yeah.
No, she was claiming she was anorexic. Um, and that's a thing where like the nuance of that is like she probably does have an eating disorder where she like purges and then she's just binging more. But using the word anorexic is just like, it was obvious, it was clearly just trying to like be sensational to like
Yeah.
get attention. But the idea of like don't compliment people on their weight loss because you don't know if they're like whatever. Um, it's sort of just like, why are you policing how other people can interact with, I don't know, their family or friends? Like,
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But the body positivity people, like, some of them mean well, but those same people are probably like, yeah, thick Rihanna, she's thick now,
Yeah.
And like, if complimenting someone on their weight loss, what could encourage them to continue like unhealthy dieting, by that same logic, if they're not doing it in an unhealthy way, you could encourage like their healthy habits. So it's
It's not inherently negative. Yeah.
yeah. So should we play our first clip? It's covered sort of on theme.
Yeah, it's right on. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna fucking puke. Oh, I hate it. Oh. Please be over. Please be over.
So,
oh my god.
Nick Hikato, are you familiar with Nick Hikato?
Yeah. I remember like when he first came on YouTube at all. And he was like just a little guy.
Yeah, he was like a super thin vegan or something.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't look too much into this, but apparently he's lost a bunch of weight. Because he was like over 400 pounds from his mukbanging. But this is newer content, so I don't know.
He looks the biggest I've ever seen, but I also don't follow him regularly. I have seen that short though.
He does look huge, but over 400 pounds, you can still, you can lose 80 pounds and still be fat as fuck, right?
Right.
I don't know. I mean, if that's true, that's sad because it's like clearly he wouldn't do all that to like. The only reason he would go back to like making this content is like that's what gets people to watch.
Yeah, or it's like the only way he's making money, so he's just got to keep doing it.
You would
like
think he could
trapped.
like do if he did some sort of like weight loss fitness thing that could get as many
Yeah,
eyes on
no
him for a
joke. Yeah.
while. But maybe not. I mean, maybe the real money is in people rage watching it, and like he's gonna
Dude,
get
I hated that.
rich.
There's one where he's like covered in green shit,
Yeah, yeah,
and I thought it was like asparagus or green beans or something. I was like, "Oh, that's a cool way to do it." Like just mukbang a gross amount of fucking
yeah,
healthy food, but it was fucking like lime chili Takis.
yeah.
It was-
Yeah. People. I've seen people like suggest he should like switch to mukbanging healthy food, but I don't
yeah,
know.
but just like eat some lettuce or something,
Yeah,
but like 20 pounds of
mukbang cabbage.
it. Yeah.
Well, I do have a palate cleanser.
Oh, thank God. Is there no sound on this one? Well, how is he so big?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the biggest raccoon I've ever seen in my life.
You know,
I want to watch it again.
and he looks so like plush. And,
Yeah, he's very well taken care
um,
of. I really like that.
yeah, pet raccoon is interesting. Have we talked about this? Like a pet raccoon. I mean, they could just that would be a dog, you've already got to consider things like you can't leave if they chew stuff. You can't
Yeah.
leave pill bottles within their reach or whatever. But a raccoon can get into fucking anything. They can open a medicine cabinet, like they can.
A
Open
raccoon might be
doors.
more coordinated than me at some points of the week.
Yeah, like you would if you had things you didn't want the raccoon because they would open your refrigerator door.
Yeah,
like,
no problem. Yeah.
I mean I've been camping on a raccoon like unlatched a cooler and open soda cans.
Wow. Open soda cans?
Yeah, there was like soda cans that were like open and like red. It was like red cream soda. There was like red paw prints. It's like this raccoon fucking opened a soda can. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, I guess you just have to put a lock on everything in your house.
Which that sucks. I would hate that. That would be so frustrating.
Or maybe you just like train the raccoon.
Yeah, I mean, I'd do it for this guy though. This guy is good.
Yeah, he's cute. I mean, if you came home and your refrigerator was open and there was like
And he was
drawers
just
pulled
standing
out,
there.
it'd be so cute.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no.
Aw. Good thing I don't have anything in my refrigerator anyway.
So let's wait on the next clip for a second. I want to introduce it.
Yeah.
It is Britney Spears' soon-to-be ex-husband, Sam Asghari. Now, I think we talked about they are getting divorced. And I think it's always interesting when people go through a breakup, like what they post online. Britney is posting. She's just kind of raising the bar of like how unhinged and
Dude.
how confounding the content. I mean, it's not just it's unhinged. It's like it's not what you would expect unhinged to look like. It's like it's just bizarre.
I'm an avid follower of her Instagram. I love her Instagram. It's one of my daily see what Britney's up to situations. Some of the captions, I just like I try to read it and I have to read it like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, I have no idea what she's saying. Did she get gangbanged?
Yeah, and she has a book coming out in like a month or something like that. Can we look at that when the Britney Spears memoir is releasing? And God willing, they got a ghostwriter to like.
Yeah, I hope she didn't write it.
Hopefully, she just like called them and like described the stories she wanted to write because she, And the other thing is, apparently, she's like a very avid reader. Like she reads tons of fiction, but she could not write a caption to save her life. October 24th.
Yeah, it's coming up. Coming up quick.
I will be buying.
Yeah, we should read some chapters on here.
The Woman in Me. That sounds like a
Isn't that from her song Not a Girl?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a girl.
Yeah.
Get a woman.
This isn't fake fandom over here. I really like this lady.
Well, I was gonna say the title. It almost sounds like the title of like a book of like a transgender woman. You know. Um,
Yeah, it's like this could have been Caitlyn Jenner's book.
yeah, but now that I think about it, not yet, not a girl, not yet a woman, also is very trans coded.
It is. That's
I'm
true.
not a girl, not yet a woman. Um, trans icon Britney Spears. So
Yes.
you know, she's doing her thing on Instagram. You know, trying to look unbothered. Sam Asghari is, you know, he's a fitness guy or whatever, so he's just posting like, you know, hot videos. But this one caught my eye. We can play this next
Yeah.
clip.
What's going on, guys? I'm in Atlanta shooting a movie for about a month now, and I've been driving this thing around, a Toyota Corolla. And I cannot stop thinking about those times that I had to drive Honda Civics, Toyota Corollas, Mitsubishi at some point, and all my friends were driving luxury cars like BMWs, Mercedes, and you know, beautiful cars. And I was so ashamed, you know, pulling up to school and going to football practice or whatever your teenage life takes you, that I used to park so far away so no one would see. I would be so embarrassed. And the reality is that these cars will outlast every single car out there, plus more. And also,
What?
what's more important that I've learned, you know, growing up, now that I'm more mature and older, is what you bring with yourself, not what brings you, not what carries you, not the type of car. It's what you bring with yourself. So have an amazing day. If you find yourself in a situation like this, you know, driving a better car does not make you a better person whatsoever. So if you want to drive a nice car, do it for your own, you know, hobbies, or, you know, if you love nice cars, luxury cars, do
Okay,
not do it
Sam.
for other
Okay.
people, because it will
Yeah, we're
not
cutting him off.
change.
Um, so he is.
Okay, Sam.
He is. He is. You know, coping with the realization that the prenup's gonna hold up.
He's gonna be stuck in that Corolla.
Yeah, I feel like he just got a call from a lawyer, like, Sam, this, you know, you were only married a year. This prenup is
You signed it.
is bulletproof. You're going back to a Corolla.
Yeah, you might as well rent one now.
And he, you know, he got real angry, and then he, you know, he probably had to work out and like, know what? Fuck yeah.
No, it's all about the not what carries you line is probably what he
Yeah.
came up with first, and he's like, oh, I gotta put that in a IG post.
Yeah, and he's like, you know what? I don't even want the BMW.
Yeah, it's not about what carries me.
He's like, actually, I'm proud to have the Toyota. His
Yeah.
logic's not wrong. I mean, Toyota makes great cars, whatever. But
Yeah, I got nothing wrong with it.
oh, Sam, we hope things go well for you. We hope, you know, honestly, and this might be problematic to say. I hope I hope Sam starts to, you know, miss the luxury, and realizes that he had grown accustomed to the lifestyle that Britney Spears afforded him, and that then pushes him to make an OnlyFans. Because he could make a killing.
Sam, if you're watching,
Sam, make the OnlyFans.
yeah, go ahead. It's what the people want.
We you know, I support sex workers, so
Like Rachel Dolezal.
yeah. So I won't even steal your OnlyFans content. I will pay for it.
For at least 1 month.
Yeah, until it's like he posts nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
He just posts like a black and white photo of his ass or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
you fucker.
You fucker. $16.
I wonder how much of OnlyFans like customer service is just like enraged people, like enraged guys, like,
Oh,
there was no notes.
dude. One of my favorite things is because I am a thirsty little boy sometimes. So I will click on the thirst traps on Instagram. But one of my favorite things is reading the comments, and it's always OnlyFans girls, and it's always dudes in there like same shit she posts on OnlyFans, and it's like, bummer that you paid for that, dude.
But cool of them to let the rest of us know.
Yeah, thank you for that. But you also outed yourself, and we all know that you paid whatever amount to see this picture on
You
a
know, I
different
guess
website.
those people are just like hoping to secure a huge bag right away, because that's not
And then get
sustainable.
out.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
that's not sustainable unless you're like, you know, the most famous person that people are dying to see your
Well, and
nudes
I
or
mean,
whatever.
honestly, all of the negative feelings that I have about it are purely because I'm jealous. Because I could not go on OnlyFans and post stuff that I would post on Instagram
Yeah.
and make any money.
Well,
Nobody's trying to see my back hair. You know, like nobody cares.
well, I couldn't do gangbangs and make any money.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't
Um,
make any money on the gangbangs either.
Which, by the
But-
way, like I wouldn't do porn. Not, I mean, obviously for that reason, like it's not an option. But I wouldn't do it, not even for like moral reasons. But like that is a hard line of work. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've never had sex for like business, right? Like,
Right.
that
yeah.
does not sound fun.
Yeah, this is assuming that I could even perform on a porn set, which I highly doubt.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, for sure.
I'm a confident guy, but I don't know if I'm that confident.
Well, like, and what if you're not attracted to the person? Like, that would, you know, that would be awful. But
Yeah.
you
Also,
know,
I just don't want to work that hard. to
that's
be-
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm way too lazy for that. It's
Yeah.
like real porn stars work their ass off.
Yeah, I complain a lot about my job, but if I compared it to like doing porn, I think I might not want to switch.
Well, yeah. Imagine your boss is like requesting you work overtime, and the overtime is sucking dicks. Like, oh my God. Like,
Not
we
down.
need you to come in this weekend and, you know, fuck 10 guys.
Yeah, they're all gonna splooge all over you. It's gonna get in your eyes. You're gonna hate it.
There's a lot of content now about like why not to do sex work, and I actually think there's one that I don't see a lot, you know, because a lot of it's like these rub pill guys of like no one's gonna want to date you, which I don't know necessarily holds up. Like there's,
Right.
but I will say like one reason people should take pause if they're thinking about making OnlyFans is like there is a privilege in your life to like, I don't know, like not carry around a burden of being judged by other people. Like let's say you're not, you know, a minority or whatever. Like however much we destigmatize sex work and like what positivity, like people are gonna think less of you. And I'm not saying they should, like I'm not saying people should judge sex workers
Right.
or like whatever, but like it is, that will happen. And I wonder if a lot of these like people that make these don't consider how much of a burden that's going to be to be judged for the rest of their life. And
Yeah.
just deal with it, even if they don't give a fuck about it. It's like you still don't want to, you know, I don't know, even like someone that's black and they don't feel you know, inferior in any way, you still don't want to deal with like a racist motherfucker.
Right. Exactly.
Even if you know they're in the wrong. So like, I don't know, a hard line of work, but I think Sam Asghari it could pull it off.
That's the person we would tell to do sex work.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm discouraging sex work
Except for Sam.
for one exception. Yeah, what a shame that we're getting all these like disturbing, you know, half nude images of Britney. But well, no, I guess he's kind of half naked all the time doing his fitness stuff.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he gets the shirt off.
Yeah. Well, let's go through some more of these clips.
When we see a nose like yours,
Yes.
it usually means that someone has had autoimmune disease where things are kind of eaten away,
Yes.
or a lot of trauma, or on the other hand, a lot of use of cocaine. Can you
Called
tell
out.
us which one or combo of those?
Yes. So I used to go out,
Okay.
drink, party a bit.
All right.
Party.
Yeah,
What does
yeah.
party mean? Drinking and taking drugs.
Doing a little bit of drugs.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
You mean cocaine?
Yeah, I do.
A bit.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Well, a
No,
bit.
maybe a lot.
Yeah, but it became a habit.
It became a habit
Yeah.
when I went out.
She wanted to claim that autoimmune disease so
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
She was like, "Yes, that one. That was it."
Yeah.
Man, this is horrible.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
don't know.
bad for her a little bit.
I mean, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that sucks. It is funny how, like, I don't know. It's funny. People's like perception of drug use is so. It's so silly how much of it's based on like status. Like,
Yeah.
cocaine use is cool if, like she said, like I went out. Like cocaine's one that's like obviously very associated with like high status.
Just because it's expensive as fuck.
So it's
yeah.
like, yeah, if you're like this hot model and or a successful businessman, like cocaine is cool. But you know, if you do so much that your nose falls off, then
So I'm a little bit confused because did this just happen to her? It looks like the rest of her face has some plastic surgery going on.
yeah.
So I assume she had her nose done and the cocaine ruined the nose job.
Probably, yeah. The show is called Botched, so a lot of it is people that have had like botched plastic surgery, and these are like competent surgeons that are like,
I'm trying to imagine what it looked like before.
maybe just like a deviated septum or
Yeah.
whatever, and she wanted to like shave some off while they
God.
did it. I mean, the people skimping on the plastic surgery will always boggle my mind, but
Yeah, it's like that's your face. Well, not always, but
yeah,
a lot of it is.
yeah.
All right, we got this next one here.
There's this theory. It's a $300 date theory. You guys can test it out. If you spend more than $300,
Date sucks.
no, you're probably going to smash.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Have you spent $300
Yes.
and you didn't smash?
Okay, hold on.
He didn't smash. He just didn't want to say
Well, that's what I mean, I am like 99% certain what just happened is the guy lied about spending $300 on a date, and then, but the other guy called him out. He realized that admitting to that, or like claiming he did, put him in a bind where he had to admit that he didn't smash, which is, you know, he doesn't want to admit that he spent $300 on a date and didn't have sex, so, you know, he had to.
I mean, I'll admit I didn't spend 300, but it was close. And the next time we talked, she didn't want to talk anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is 300 is ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a lot.
I mean, I don't know. I'm a cheap motherfucker, but I mean, I don't know. 300 also seems like a lot for like a wedding anniversary date or something. You know what I mean? Like, I would never fucking spend $300 on a stranger.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just me.
I'm an experienced guy. I really like, if I get like excited, I'm ready to throw money, or you know what I mean? Like if I'm like having a good time or whatever, I'll just start, yeah, fucking whatever. And it didn't work out for me that time. Usually it does, but this one did not.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like at a bar or something, you can easily, drinks are so expensive when you go out.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant and it was like a seasonal menu, and there was 3 like sections of the menu, and I ordered the entire middle section.
Oh wow.
It was really good and super worth it. It also fed Aaron for 2 days. So even more worth it.
Well, we'll have to have Aaron test this theory out for us.
Yeah, that'll be the one.
Go on and flaunt it. What your mama gave you. Let my baseline rearrange you. This track's designed to make you cream. Go on and flaunt it. What your mama gave you. Nobody ever gonna tame you. Gonna make you dance till you bleed. Go on and flaunt it. What your mama gave you. Let my baseline rearrange you. This track's designed to make you cream. Go on and flaunt it. What your mama gave you. Nobody
Very
ever gonna
cool.
tame you. Gonna make you dance till you bleed. Go on and flaunt it, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is my floor. You're just dancing on it. So from the front to the back, I want to see where you at. I want you to shake what your mama gave you. That's right, what your mama gave you.
I mean, even though he finger fucked it, I'd still eat it.
Yeah.
That looked delicious,
Um.
but the overtones were a little much.
Well, I was transported while watching this the first time. It started out cringe, but then he went so far with the like over sexualization that I was like, you know what? This is sort of like, I don't know. I feel like this is sort of hilarious.
Yeah, it's got to be like, there's no way they're like, this is sexy.
What's also funny about TikTok is this video, that was like a 16-hour day of filming.
So long.
Like to do and to like edit that, like to do, I mean, obviously to make all that food would take a long time, but then you got to like film every step of it. You've got to do multiple takes of you whipping the dough with your belt
And fucking sniffing it hard or whatever he was.
Yeah, and like
shoving your face in it.
Yeah, and like making sex faces at the camera. Like this took all fucking day to make. So.
I honestly, one thing I will say I was impressed by was that banana slitting technique. I would have fucked that banana up so so bad getting it open like that. That was
Yeah, I mean,
all right.
I feel like this is definitely like a talented chef.
I mean, you think he's the chef?
You think maybe they had a? Can we look and see? Do the hands look different throughout? It's just like an old like babushka's hands cutting a banana. Or something.
I mean, and this shot was good. I really liked this shot. Like, show off that vascularity
Yeah, I
real
was
quick.
gonna say the vascularity. He should be proud of that. That is impressive.
Nobody that has arms like that is making fucking fucked bagels or whatever.
God, like if I looked like him, I would absolutely make content like this.
But you would make it funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is funny.
This is very. That's the same hands, I think.
He
Babushka here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I don't know. I don't understand the point of doing that to the
think
banana.
it would look like a vagina.
Okay, and then the drippy egg. Like this is all just cum, right?
Yeah, that's her eggs.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor for getting her pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Cracking her eggs.
Yeah. I liked this shot too, the peanut butter brittle shot. This was good.
Just dancing on it.
That one.
Well, you know what? And actually, I will say, I'm not a huge Nutella fan myself, so I don't know. I felt like the rest of the ingredients are kind of.
It's one of those things that
elevated, but-
I like ate too much of,
Mhm.
and where now it's like it's fine, but I'm not gonna eat it off a spoon like I will with peanut butter.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly my experience with it. I don't know. Well, I don't know. The last thing I'll say about this is like this is the most ridiculous video I've ever seen, but TikTok, let's be honest, it is all about being sexy. Like I follow some like TikTok cook people. Well, actually, can we just pull him up? Look up the Golden Balance. He's a really talented cook.
Balance, the Golden
Balance, yeah. Really talented. No, just go to
This is him.
Yeah, like he is good at cooking, but it's so clear, and he's not super forward with it, but it's so clear that it's just a very attractive person, and that's kind of all of TikTok. Like, there's
Should we just check out his TikTok?
Yeah, or his Instagram. Either work.
This is the rubber band finger spin.
Stop that.
But anything on TikTok, like someone's power washing the side of the house, they're all hot. Like that's you either have to be like extremely freakish looking ugly or just like a very attractive person.
It's interesting. That's the same guy.
Yeah, I think
he just cut his hair.
No, I think that's like an older one from when he's younger.
Oh.
I don't know. It would be cool if I was hot. I would be super famous on TikTok. Though, once again, you know, these videos, he makes like a Philly cheesesteak. It probably takes 8 hours of filming.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So,
Damn, this does look really good though. All his food looks very good.
he makes really awesome food.
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know.
Starting to get hungry over here.
Should we play our last clip?
Sure.
You know, I probably should have brought a palate cleanser because this one is a little bit rough.
Okay, here we go.
So they're a fireman, and then a kid walked up to him and he's like, "Are you a fireman?" And the fireman said, "Well, yes, I am." He's like, "Well, I want to be a fireman when I grow up too." So he's like, "Can I show you around the corner to all my fireman stuff?" He's like, "Well, yes, of course." And then so he went over and he saw him. He's like, "Here's my vest for fires. Here's my wagon to pull me myself, and here he's like." And then he's like, "That's cool." And then he realizes a cat tied to the wagon. He asks, "Why is there a cat tied to the wagon?" And he's like, "Well, I need someone to pull my wagon." And then he realizes that the rope the rope's tied around the cat's the cat's leg. And he's like, "Well, why is the rope tied around the cat's leg?" And he's like, "Well, I need a siren." So then he pulls on the string, and the cat goes, "Rah!"
What the fuck?
So that was a clip from Aaron's new special, the Scarborough.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I mean, what I liked about this, I'm not gonna, you know, shit on a little kid though. That was not a great joke, but what I liked about this is the guy making the video, like, he really thinks he's gonna be the next Mr. Beast, and you just see his hopes and dreams getting crushed, you know, while filming this. So I appreciate the child for this, because we don't need any more Mr. Beast.
Yeah, no, one is enough.
And it's just $2. Like,
Yeah, it's a long joke for that $2.
every Mr. Beast clip is like, it's just with a large amount of money, but so it makes it seem cooler. But he just like goes to Walmart and he's like, "Here's $1. Do you want to keep it or give it to someone else?" And they're like, "I'll give it to someone else." And he's like, "To reward you for that, I'm giving you $2. And people are like, "Wow, says a lot about society."
Yeah, what a nice guy.
Aaron told me, I think this is Aaron, that like people are just like people go to Walmart in hopes that Mr. Beast will show up and give them money. Like there's just like zombies wandering around Raytown Walmart. And like,
Beast.
did you see Mr. Beast come in today?
Is he here today?
Like he's Santa Claus and
Yeah.
he's gonna come save them from poverty.
Going to the wrong Walmart if you think he's going to be at the Raytown Walmart.
I bet that is a thing though in like LA or something. Like,
Yeah, I don't even. Isn't he from like Ohio or something?
he looks like he's from Ohio.
He's got that Ohio flair to him.
Yeah. I don't know. Mr. Beast. There was a lot of leftists were like angry at him. I mean,
For
I
the
don't-
blind thing, he was like
Yeah.
helping
like-
people get glasses or something, or their eye surgery.
Yeah, and there is a point about how, like, I don't know, it's ridiculous that we have charities that we are not even pretending that charities are going to fix anything anymore. They're just like a PR for celebrities or like a
Right.
money making business. But I don't know. I mean, whatever. People got to have something to have their kid watch for 10 hours.
Yeah, my son does like some Mr. Beast from now and then. But I mean, honestly, some of the videos are like kind of funny. There was one where he was doing like a $1 car versus a $1 million car, and he like stepped up, and it's like each car, he's like, "This is a $50 million car." It's
The first Mr. Beast video I saw was, I think this was a long time ago, but it was pretty funny. He did a 10-hour live stream of watching a Jake Paul music video over and over, just for 10 hours on repeat, just to like see if he could do it, I guess. And there's like a on his YouTube, I think there's like a clip of it. Like he clipped together like sections of the 10 hours.
I'm pretty sure he did one where he said Logan Paul like 100,000 times
Yeah.
or something as a video. He just said Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul. And that's how he got his YouTube channel.
See, I kind of like that more than giving money away to strangers at Walmart.
Yeah. I think at least he had to suffer.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not pretending to be like, you know.
Because I'm not doing either of those things if we're being real honest. I'm not going to Walmart and filming myself give away $2, and I'm also not going to say Logan Paul's name more than 3 or 4 times in the span of a day.
Well, yeah, like, this video of the guy with the kid telling the joke is a good example of like, there's probably so many. Mr. Beast has had so many scrapped videos or scrapped clips of just like, you know, useless content. It's, you know, probably not easy.
No, and I don't like, again, I don't want to work that hard, especially not for that.
No, we don't. Well, I think we're a pretty good episode here.
Yeah, we nailed it.
Everyone go check out Aaron's special, the Scarborough EP.
And read Keith's book.
Yeah, check out my
story, whatever we call
Manic Pixie Stepsis. It's a novella.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, so go check that out on the Patreon. I got back into writing in a big way. I'm really pushing myself to improve the craft, but it is a fun story, so you know, I
Awesome.
highly recommend checking it out. All right, peace,
See
y'all.
ya.